Hello, my name is Annette. This is me documenting my life in my childhood home with 5 cats and about 100 plants. I have some graduations happening next week, and I had to make 2 bouquets for a friend. So I have been harvesting peonies for, I don't know, half a week now because it is super rainy and I'm really busy with some other things next week. So I'm hoping that all the flowers that I will gather today will survive until Tuesday when I'm going to make the bouquets. And then I have to go to the graduation of my own partner in Tallinn. And the bouquets are for the 18th. So it's going to be quite a long time between me making the bouquets and them being gifted. So I hope I can find some suitable conditions in Tartu for my flowers. My sister is going to help me with transporting them on Monday. But this is the situation. I'm giving all the flowers a fresh cut so that they can drink up as much water as possible. Maybe try to harvest some more close flowers, and then I have to get everything else I want to use in the bouquets. Also, I'm lucky over the rain because it has been raining, I don't know, 3 days straight now. And the ground is soggy, the water is soggy, it's damp indoors, it's damp outdoors. Not a fan of that. I mean, just look at them. They're gorgeous. There's 2 things that I want to do this evening. First, I'm gonna support all the additional branches on my tomato plants. And then, if I really want to have some cucumbers, I have to spray them down with some soap because I'm already seeing some, what are they? Spider mites, yes. And each year I have an issue with them. And the problem is that if I'm not fast enough to get them early into the season, then I will really not have any cucumbers because they will absolutely eat all the leaves and the plants will be weak. So I'm gonna do it today. and some good old green soap. I start from the back, and the key is to get both sides of the plant.
Somewhere between all the graduation parties and birthday parties and midsummer, I finally had some days just to work in the garden. At least I thought so. My initial plan was to do some weeding on my cut flower beds and veggie patch, and maybe hit the forest for some wild strawberries. But all of a sudden, my dad gave me a call and told me that he will pick me up in like 15 minutes and take me to pick some strawberries on a field. That's how I ended up picking 2 crates or boxes of strawberries. And now I was held hostage because I had to process all of them. So I made some jam, I freezed some whole strawberries and some sliced strawberries, made some syrup, kept some for eating and also some for baking.
Here lies my vegetable patch. I have started to dig it out from all the weeds over here. I should probably keep going, but it's so hard.
I ended up scrapping some of my veggie rows because nothing was growing there. It didn't seem like a good idea to just keep them, maintain them, weed them. I don't really have high hopes for a harvest anyways because everything seems to be struggling.
Now that my strawberry hostage situation has kind of ended for this morning, I'm finally returning to my cut flower beds, and I'm actually going to cut the weeds because pulling them seems too annoying. So I will cut all of the remaining weeds down, and then I will see what I will do.
Everything else also seems to struggle on the flower field side. I have heavy clay soil. Since heavy machinery has compacted one side of the ground, plants aren't the happiest. The root development is difficult because the soil is so hard. and I'm thinking of ways to amend my soil for next year. Currently, it seems that I need to lay down some organic matter and maybe use a cover crop. But the hay layer is a beginning at least.
Update on the cut flowers. First blooms are open, some things are still revving up. Perhaps in July, in middle of July, I will have more from here. Some plants maybe might not even flower this year. If I can keep them over winter, then I will see something maybe next year. I'm hoping. But you know, the billy buttons are billy buttoning, so I probably will get some drumsticks. And the cat is incoming. What else I have is these bunnytails. This is the mystery grass from spring. And I think I should, hello, harvest some of them soon. Some straw flowers are super tiny. Hey. Some are a little bit bigger. I snapped some parts off yesterday so that they would like branch out a little bit more. And Cosmos is doing fine. First blooms or flower buds are there and ready to do something. I think you can't really even see my my snapdragons in this crazy weed situation. The very first ones are showing me. These ones usually bloom in August, so they're like early fall flowers, and my cats keep walking over them.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.